Hello guys and welcome to my video. Today we'll be discussing how to use Sketchup, what it is, and what features it has. So what Sketchup is that it's a software tool that allows you to create concept designs and architectural designs. Basically allows you to create anything. So when you're first starting SketchUp, just click right here. And as you can see, there are many subscription plans. There's a free version here. There's for professional use, educational purposes, but today we'll be using the free version. Once you've made your Tremble account and logged into SketchUp, this is what your main interface will look like. And from here you have two tabs, Open and Create New. From Open, this will allow you to open up a previous project that you have done, created, and saved. From here, you can create a new template using your preferred units of measurements. When you start with any SketchUp project, you will open up or start with this on your main screen. And you'll also see a couple of useful tools on the left side and a couple of useful panels on the right side, which you can open up or use when you need to. Every new project is completely empty, as you can see here. And all you'll see is a person right here, which is just like a reference point. And now let's talk about these three lines, the red one, the green one, and the blue one. So the red line indicates the x-axis for the horizontal direction. The green line indicates for the y-axis for the vertical direction. And the blue one indicates for the sort of like a z-axis for any height from the ground plane. Okay, so in order to draw or start drawing in general, you can use all these tools on the left side, which are really useful. Start off with the line tool. You can basically create anything you'd like. And once you connect the points, it should automatically fill in. Now let's say you don't want it to connect. You can always, you can always click escape after. Here's a paint bucket tool. This will allow you to color an object in. Like let's say you want to color this, or whatever this color is. Here you go. But let's say you didn't want that and you wanted to redo it. Then you can click Ctrl Z, back to normal. Now let's say you wanted to create a circle or a hexagon. You can always do that. Just drag out, drop it, easy. If you want to create a rectangle, it's pretty simple too. Or if you wanted to create a hexagon, there you go. And now let's say if you want to create an arc, click, drag out to how much you want it by, and then drag your cursor around until you're satisfied her. Okay, now let's say you'd want to start drawing something. In order to do that, you'd like to use one of the tools on the left side. Let's start off with what each and one of these tools will do. The line tool will let you make straight lines, such as here. The freehand tool will allow you to make lines however you'd like to, squiggly lines or anything like that. But let's say you didn't mean to do that. Then you should click Ctrl Z to redo that. The paint bucket tool will allow you to color in the surface of your chosen color, such as so. But again, let's say you didn't mean to do it in that color. Then you'd like to click Ctrl Z. The arc tool will allow you to make arcs from many manners, such as so. This tool will allow you to create many shapes of your liking. Like a rectangle, here you go. If you like to make a circle, if you like to make a hexagon, I'd also like to point out that you can actually make your line a specific length of your choosing. Like, if you look at the bottom right, it'll give you the length or the measurements of it, and you can edit it. Like so. I'm gonna type in 120 inches, and there you go. You can see that sometimes when you're drawing, that your pencil tool will still be active, and what you like to do from there is just click escape. And last but not least, let's talk about the text tool. For instance, I'm just gonna put in the word hello. Height is at 5 inches, text extrusion is 6 inches. So should be okay. And this will basically allow you to place it anywhere you'd like. Now let's say you didn't want it all grouped up like that. What you'd like to do there is right click on your mouse and explode it. And what this will allow you to do is make changes to each and every individual text here. Like, let's say we didn't want the O, it's gone. Let's say that was a mistake. Control Z, it's back. Another thing I'd like to mention is what snapping means. Now you may be wondering, what is a snapping? And as you can see here, following my pencil tool, there's a blue circle, a red square, a green circle, and a blue rhombus. And so, colored circles represents vertices and nodes. Squares represents points on sides, and rhombuses represents points on faces of the selected area. Let's also talk about these tools, or these three things right here in particular. The push-pull tool allows you to expand an object, such as so. I also like to mention out, but you can't use the push-pull tool on curved surfaces. As you can see, it won't allow me to. The following tool, basically, all you have to do with this is select a surface. For this, I'm going to select a pentagon and basically give it a path, such as this line right here. That's the follow me tool. The offset tool basically allows you to create or basically shrink the dimensions of another object you select, such as so right here. Let's say you're finding it difficult to make a set object, like for instance, a chair. What you can do is click on the components panel and search chair on the 3D warehouse. And pretty much these are ready-made designs that you can import onto your project or canvas. Like here. So if you ever need to measure anything, you can always use a measuring tool, such as so. Another thing I'd like to mention now is you could use a styles tool. And what this will do is allow you, well, basically change your entire main interface, such as so. Now let's talk about how to edit a subcomponent of an object. So what you want to do first is select the face or edge of the object, like so. Then use the move tool. And what this does is basically deforms the object. Now let's say you wanna edit all the subcomponents entirely. So what you should do first, whoops, hold on. So what we want to do first is select the entire object, right click, and make group. And basically this will allow you to move all of it. One thing I'd also like to mention is that objects such as text and ready-made objects that you import from 3D Warehouse are usually grouped together, which means you can edit them entirely by default. Okay, now let's talk about the last couple of tools we have left to discuss about. First off, we have the rotate tool. What this will allow you to do is move this or rotate it around, as so. You will know if it's on like a horizontal face by its color. So right now it's blue, so that means it's gonna rotate horizontally. Want to rotate it vertically. Here you go. We also have the lock or scale tool. What this will allow you to do is basically edit the object. So, okay, so now let's discuss the last couple of things. Let's say you want to copy and paste an object. Click on Set Object, however this one's already grouped. Cut it by clicking Ctrl X, Ctrl C, and then Ctrl V. Now let's say you want to give it some texture. What you want to do, click on the set object, click on this tool right here, the entity info one, default material. You can search materials here too, asphalt and concrete, brick, colors, glass. Now this is a glass block sort of. Now once you're done with everything that you've got, you should save it by clicking the save button on the top left. You can see however I already saved it. Once you save it, it should be uploaded onto your Tremble account. This is it for today's tutorial on how to use SketchUp. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day.